Channel encryption completed. Contact code U3 verified. Initiate connection to the channel. This is OMV Dijong. Is the audio channel stable for our 3 honorable representatives?
Central Ministerial Committee of the United Workers Syndicates of Talos-II speaking. Channel is clear.
The representative spokesperson of the Talos-II General Chamber of Commerce now connected. Channel is clear.
Affiliated Hongshan Academy of Sciences of Tianshi Bureau of Great Yan. Link verified. Channel is clear.
Without further delay, I am Supervisor Perlica of Endfield Industries. I respectfully request the Assembly's attention as I brief the current situation. Pursuant to our considerations of the Band Accord, we... This concludes the operational summary of Endfield Industries in Valley 4. The digital report has been distributed to all delegates simultaneously. Given the threats encountered during our deployment of the Protocol Automation Core, we conclude that the Zeroth Directive is being targeted and obstructed with deliberate intent.
Pardon if I offended, Administrator, but I must verify the sections in the report regarding the current state of your memory faculties. At least your condition has now deteriorated. I offer you my sincere wish for your speedy recovery.
We need more than just courage and unity to overcome challenges. Planning and contingent alternatives are far more important. These are the elements that we do not lack.
To refocus on the issue, the harm caused to the people of Valley 4 constitutes a serious breach of UWST's core interests. The Bone Crusher clan will face region-wide pursuit with authorization granted for immediate neutralization without prior notice.
Although a particular gentleman in our midst is getting excited about certain prospects, we must update all attendants with bad news. During the Valley 4 incident, the Order of Steel Oak picked up signals of non-Anguloid activities. The location is near a rift along the northern front.
This is not an isolated incident. The spread of ether has gained significant speed.
Also during this time, an Aldertone traveling south found tracks that we've never seen before. And these tracks are still giving off ether emissions as we speak. I believe everyone knows what this is about. If we were to assume the worst, the great enemy from a century ago is planning a return. Its vanguard has already paid us a visit.
Everyone, let us confront the reality before us. The gravity of the situation leaves no space for delayed or indecisive responses. Pursuant to the Band Accord, the Laboratory shall restore the special authority level of Endfield Industries regarding the entirety of the civilization band, effective immediately.
Priority access and authority to execute on-site disposition shall be restored to the Administrator in the agreed-upon regions. The Accordatory shall support Endfield Industries in executing crisis management operations within territories under Accord jurisdiction.
We deeply appreciate your support. Endfield intends to initiate a post-incident investigation at the earliest opportunity. Dijong shall report all investigative findings to the Civilization Band in full.
This vibe reminds me of that meeting 10 years ago. And Administrator and Supervisor Perlica, I hope to host you both in the free city of La Fantoma.
Supporting the Order of Steel Oath is the priority for our industrial mothership. We must crush the enemy threat in its infancy.
Suspicious signs have been identified in the Wuling Scientific Developmental District under HES jurisdiction. We have proactively conveyed this information to the UWST and the TGCC. Our findings at Wuling share many similarities to the incident at Valley 4. We kindly request that Endfield representatives visit our facilities soon to prioritize this matter.
Similarities? Do they include ether rifts?
The sighting was reported by the Wuling Scientific Developmental District. It is also one of the target locations of our current plan. Given the ties between Wuling and Endfield, I believe everyone understands its importance to the civilization band. We kindly request your aid.
Understood. We shall address this matter with the gravity it demands.
If there are no further matters, this ad hoc meeting is hereby adjourned. We anticipate the forthcoming formal meeting with the administrator until we reconvene.
These new findings have everyone on edge. We must begin resolving the matter right away.
Supervisor Perlica, the HAS has sent a set of highly classified authorization protocols. Do you have the time to process them right now?
Okay, Endman. I'll talk to you later.
Yo, I bump into you all the time. How's work today?
You gave everything to ensure the survival of life. With all retreat cut off, you placed your hope in the Zeroth Directive. Go forth and touch it. You have one last chance. Reclaim the history that was yours. Remember your calling. This is the only gift you left for yourself. There were 128,793 Terrans on Talos-II at your birth. A single gate bridged two worlds. We crossed the vast cosmos and arrived at this foreign home. However, all our dreams and plans fell into ruin with that same gate. Behind us, the broken bridge crumbled. Every famine and mass casualty risked dooming our civilization. The First Angloid War saw this world spawn countless war machines, steeped in malice. You led the fledgling alliance and banished the threat into the ether side. Pioneering bases lost, Originium and you ravaged. Victory's toll was heavy. Then the Humiliation War reignited fratricide, nearly pushing Terrans to the edge of full-scale civil war. The seed you sowed bloomed in time. At the cliff's edge, people paused and pledged the Band Accord. Decades later, we ushered in an age of prosperity. Cities rose in the south. The civilization band grew rapidly. Time and time again, you rose from your slumber to guide civilization, leading us away from the broken bridge. However, as the enemy licked its wounds, we scrounged for resources and survival, neglecting our original vision. And the Originium's wounds never truly healed. The decay spread. With every slumber, you lost more. In year 139, as the exiles returned, the Second Angloid War stood at our doorstep. We were forced to initiate an ill-prepared expedition. Your sacrifice exceeded the worst thresholds. The Originium is still collapsing. We never truly left that broken bridge. Execute the Zeroth Directive. Deploy the PAC. Revive the pulse of life. Treasure your very last chance.
It's got nothing to do with the sarcophagus. The damage dealt to the Originium is metaphysical in nature. The Endman's health will only get worse with every awakening.
But the memory loss means we're running out of time.
Then you should have faith in the Endman. The repairs can only be performed by the Endman. Our mission is to create favorable conditions.
But our Endman's lost all memory. We can't force a drowning person to learn to swim. It makes no sense.
Now, we didn't come up with the automated industry complex to make bottles and jars. Remember the assimilated universe? If the protocol Originium can find... Yo! Just woke up? We were talking about you just now. That means you're doing fine. Letting Perlica hang around with you seems pretty helpful for your recovery.
M3, I believe this is the Endman's first meeting with you. And Endman, you might not remember this, but M3 was right next to me during your awakening.
Yes, I was. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm M3. As for who I am, I'm your friend. That should suffice.
M3 is also one of the executors of the Zeroth Directive. She specifically made this trip back to Dijon in order to verify your status, Endman.
I'm also here to feed you additional intel about that special request from HAS. Perlica, the source of trouble is the Wuling Very Large Rift. It's the largest ether rift of the Civilization Band. Unfortunately, we picked up traces of ether energy activities at that place. Traces that are completely identical with the signal samples of Valley 4. Neferith, I bet. She's not even trying to hide her next objective. I think she's doing this on purpose to taunt us. Every Enfielder is working hard to solve this issue, so I'm not too worried about it. What makes me really concerned is you, Endman. If something within the ether side is still struggling to return to this planet, then Neferith is just a small timer meant to divert our attention. Our enemies are closely tied to the ether. The Protocol Automation Core will be a thorn in their eyes, but they won't slow down just to cater your memory loss. Good. You're still your old self. I knew Perlica worried too much. I really want to be a part of your Wuling trip. But we got bigger problems at other places. Go and deal with Neferith. I believe we will meet again soon.
Endman? M3 is one of our elite operators. She is responsible for carrying out combat missions of the highest secrecy and utmost danger. Many factions and their stragglers have not given up their dreams of our destruction. M3 has removed many obstacles, both overt and covert, for Endfield. Her actions gave us the chance to complete our preparations for the Protocol Automation Core. Wuling City is a key center of science and research of the Hongshan Academy of Sciences. The HAS is a longtime partner of Endfield. It's also why Chen got involved with Endfield in the first place. In addition to monitoring the very large rift, Wuling City also built plenty of living amenities in the region. The city is a home they rebuilt atop a disaster site. It is an inspiring symbol for the people of Hongshan. Wuling is also pursuing a special research project on something called Shiranite. Their aim is to overcome Etherside disasters. Endfield already has plans to deploy an automation core in Wuling City and set up our AIC factory over there. This operation happens to work in favor of our plans. That's right. And Chen is quite familiar with Wuling City. We can count on her help for this operation. Since we're unsure of how many cards Neferith has in her hands, we should be as fully prepared as possible. Once you believe everything is set, we shall depart for our mission from Dijong.
Enman, I've made some progress. We completed our high confidentiality level handshake with HAS. Landing protocol is in the works. Supervisor Perlica will be waiting for you aboard Dijong.
Something dangerous is up ahead. We better be fully prepared.
You arrived in good time, Endman. I've looked around the suspect locations and have a good idea of what's going on. I believe our Miss Jones escaped through here while the guards were changing their shifts. What do you think, Endman? So, for our next course of action? Indeed. If she wanders off too far, things might get complicated. I just hope she didn't throw away my business card. If she got into trouble, she wouldn't know who to call. Incoming call from an unknown number. Let's see what the caller has to say. Hello there. Avi here. Who's this?
Help! Help! Please help!
Hold on. Is this Miss Jones?
Yeah, it's me. I'm sorry, I really mean it. This place is way bigger than I thought. I shouldn't be running all over the place.
Let me guess. Are you lost?
Yeah, I've got no idea where I am right now. Everything looks the same in this place. Just come and save me, please. I really need help. I don't want to die here.
Oh dear, that sounds terrible. I hope you've learned your lesson. Our Endman was being really nice and honest last time. Nobody was trying to scare you.
I know. I should have listened. I was too confident. Please just come and save me. I swear I won't go running off on my own again. I promise.
Easy there, Miss Jones. Try to calm down and take a deep breath. You just said everything looks the same at your current location, right? Take a photo with your handy term and send it to us. We'll use that photo to find where you are.
I'm right here.
Phew! Got it. Endman, I'm sending you the photo as well. All right, Miss Jones, we're coming to pick you up.
Thank you so much.
Don't get too excited. I need you to look for a safe place to hide and stay out of sight.
Okay, got it. I'm gonna hide myself in a safe place.
And please, for goodness sake, don't be so loud. Stay away from local wildlife and avoid dark places.
Got it. I'll be very quiet.
I dealt with something similar before, and I had to contact my client. And to get permission to act. Ugh, jeez, what a hassle that was. The TGCC may lack everything, but they're never short on rules. I can handle hiccups and slip-ups. It's the delays that make things complicated. Thank Talos I'm a resourceful girl. Or I'd have changed careers ages ago. And there were good memories, but the bad ones easily overshadowed them. Just look at this graffiti and the destruction. A classic Landbreaker signature. Oh my! This is the latest handy term from the TGCC. Who might its owner be? I don't think you need to ask, Endman. Let's follow these footprints, Endman.
Hear that sound?
Hey! This roadblock is obviously made by LBs. Wait, I see a piece of ripped clothing dangling from it. The color and material look familiar. Turns out a fine can of black beans, half eaten and tossed aside. These LBs really know how to waste food, but it's proof that the LB band rested here for a while. Probably left just now. Maybe the raiders were in such a hurry they left their food behind. Let's keep going and track them down, Endman. Looks like we've arrived in time. Endman, I'll take care of that bunch, and you handle the rest of the rabble. Deal? Got it.
everyone.
You finally made it. I thought I was gonna die here. I never knew those maniacs were landbreakers. They're so terrifying and nothing like the LBs I've met before. They couldn't be reasoned with. I tried to escape, but I barely got anywhere before they dragged me back here again.
Talos-II is a big place. Since we have LBs who speak human, we'll also have LBs who refuse to speak human. In any case, I believe this ordeal may have provided the new materials you need for your article, Miss Jones.
New material?
I hope I didn't go overboard with the things I said. Hard facts indeed. But our little journalist probably has a nasty case of PTSD. Maybe I should say something nice to make her feel better.
I got it. I'll call it the Valley 4 Documented. I'll focus on the state of the disaster and how Endfield professionals dealt with it, and embellish the story with descriptions of the complex local geography and the LBs who refuse to speak human. Thank you both. You saved my life and even gave me interesting material for my article. I was a little oblivious to the dangers of Valley 4. I'm really sorry. I must have given you and your UWST friends nothing but trouble.
We did what we had to, and I'm pleased to hear that we've arrived at an understanding.
We sure did. I'll be tagging along and heading back with you. And I promise I won't run off again.
Another day. One can't stop a flood with a single blade. Perhaps this is what it felt like.
Its strategic significance probably exceeds its operational value.
Our colleagues have arrived to give you a ride out of the valley, Miss Jones. This is where we go our separate ways. We fixed your handy term as well. Unfortunately, we couldn't save all of the data.
Thank you so much. I don't really know how to repay your kindness.
How about a few good words and some positive publicity for Endfield?
That goes without saying. You don't even have to ask. And you'll be the heroes of my upcoming exclusive. I'll make sure you get pages worth of coverage.
Is that so? Well, we'll be looking forward to your story, Raquel. Okie doke. This job has ended pretty well. I guess it's safe enough for me to exit the picture, Endman? Can't help it. I thought I told you before, Endman. My schedule is packed. The supervisor did some schedule manipulation arts to help me bend the rules a little. And you should know that it came at the cost of my future leave. But what can I say? I would gladly spend my leave to go on a mission with our very own End Administrator. So, if we get another mission like this, don't forget to give me a call, Endman.
People say that the essence shall reveal itself.
All right, crew, form a line in front of me. Now scan to check them out of the depot.
Super Iterator? I think I saw it. That package should be in the stack behind me. All the packages that got held up came in today. We got no one to spare because everyone's busy sorting the deliveries, so I guess you'll have to find it yourself. Real sorry about this. Found it? Already? Yvonne? Is that package hers? Well, be extra careful when moving it around. Don't bump it against anything. I gotta work on something else, and I suggest you check the package for labels or descriptions of static blight samples.
Endman! I am totally surprised to see you here! Andre is being a big lazy owl again. He made a losing bet and promised to pick up all my deliveries for this year. I can't believe he's bossing you around, Endman. I'll make sure he gets a friendly reminder of his place. Picking up packages is such a hassle. Anyways, thanks a mil. Oh well. Nope, not research samples, just some ordinary paint. Previous troubles held up delivery, and now I got no use for it anymore. Yeah, even though the package arrived late, you came at just the right time, Endman.
My plan is... Just follow me. Nope, this won't work. Not big enough. Ooh, this place is great. Drawing is essentially the same as solving technical problems. You simply choose the most satisfying solution out of countless possibilities. I would occasionally draw a few things while looking for inspiration. Since I have no use for the paint, we might as well add a splash of beautiful color on this boring wall. Don't just stand there, Endman. Grab a brush! Yeah? So? Endman, don't tell me you're scared of the Collinses. You've got nothing to fear. I'll cover you. The science park is really banged up, so we'll start rebuilding it eventually. I say we leave our signature on the ruins to commemorate this entire mess. This great for quite a while. Actually, I always thought the legendary Administrator of Endfield Industries would be a super stuck-up, serious person. When I was a kid, I read about you in those educational science books. They either described you as an old academic like Professor Crow, or someone like Director Chin, always rushing around with a stern face, stamping piles of reports with the Endfield seal. Our pattern souls are vibrating. Endman, your aesthetic is so my vibe.
Hey, Yvonne! You again!
Uh-oh. We gotta run! That was real close. Almost caught us red-handed. Well, I gotta respond quickly, right? Thank goodness it wasn't his sister, or we'd both be toast. So, what do you think about our graffiti? Think we're missing a theme? I've seen plenty of awesome graffiti, like at the Obsidian Festival. Every piece is a scream from the artist who drew it. It's something from their heart, something they truly want to express. A raging voice that wants out, that wants to be plastered all over the viewers' faces. So, what do you want to express with your graffiti, Endman? The vibes you're feeling, a story you want to tell, or is it something else? You want to start with the memories most deeply etched within your mind? That sounds great. No matter what your answer is, the scream must be an eruption, An explosion right from the deepest recess of the Creator's heart. I really envy you, Endman. You seem to have it all figured out. Me? I don't know yet. Brainstorming things on your own often lands you straight in a bottleneck. Nevertheless, inspiration remains the heart of any creation. And since you've been all over the place after waking up, you must have found some truly inspiring spots. Come on, share a few with me. The hub base? Oh, well, I can also visit Andre along the way. I heard an anchor fell right on his lab. Old boy got really lucky with that one. And yeah, since I haven't seen him for quite a while, I suppose I can swing by, you know, give him my best wishes. Endman, Endfield Operator Yvonne is requesting the reservation of your time today. I must complete this graffiti while my muse is still knocking. I refuse to take no for an answer. I knew you'd be interested, Endman. Been here in quite a while. Maybe we should draw something here as well. But let's head over to Andre's place first. Finding inspiration is the most important thing. I wonder how Andre will react when he sees me.
It's finished. Power system, auto controls, originium warmers. They're now completely bust. And my massager as well. Oh, when will I ever finish these repairs? I got myself a Latanian oil painting online. Now I don't even have a proper place to hang it. Director Chin is really on my back. Oh dear. I got too many things on my hands. I must fix this lab, or it'll be of no use to me.
Did someone say something about fixing their lab?
Yvonne, and the Endman. Why are you here?
I'm here to settle the score for making Endman run errands. Speaking of which, this anchor did quite a number on this place. Wasn't Tata parked here before? That means it was really close to...
Hold on. Are you saying that there's something wrong with the package?
Uh-huh. Since you've got a bigger problem to deal with, I guess I'll overlook your crime of wasting the Endman's time.
Oh, I thought you'd want to see the Endman. After all, it was...
I decided to pay you a visit because I heard your lab got struck by an anchor. You should be thankful. No matter how many times I look at your decor, I find it simply tasteless. Your lab needs a total makeover, and I happen to be an expert in that. Bet you know who has the most stylish practical room in Valley 4, right?
Absolutely, but Wouldn't this take up a lot of your time?
No matter. Since I'm already here, I'll help you transform this dump. Unlike you, I'm decisive, which makes me 3 times more efficient. Oh, quick clarification. I'm not doing this for free. Free dinners? Nope. Lend me your etching machine for a month.
Of course. Definitely. So I'll hand this place over to you. We got a generator gangway malfunction, and Director Chin wants me to help. I gotta head over quickly. Oh, right. Edmund, we might need your help with this. The generator gangway issue might affect the power supply for the AIC Research Center. To completely fix this issue, we'll need your Originium arts.
Oh, that's really low, Andre. I booked the Endman schedule ahead of time. But since the Endman agreed to help you, Andre, this means I'll be playing with your etching machine for 2 months. And you best hurry up. I have plans to take the Endman to other places. And don't you worry about your lab. I'll take care of it. Be ready to see something fantastic when you get back.
About my lab, Yvonne. I've been using it for nearly a decade, and I can find everything I need, even with my eyes closed. A total overhaul might get me confused.
Stop dilly-dallying and get going already. Your lab's in my super capable hands.
Oh, she's quite a handful, isn't she? Edmund, I gotta pick up some tools. Let's meet at the generator gangway. Let's head up, Edmund. Yeah, I got a secret question to ask. When Yvonne received that package, how did she react? Is she all right? What? She used it for graffiti? Yvonne is the sort who would do that. And it doesn't sound like a bad thing. Oh, is that so? No wonder you're tailing her all over the place. Well then, Edmund, I'll leave everything in your capable hands. Whew. I get a little worried and jumpy whenever Yvonne swings by my place. Though technically, according to the project organization, she answers to me. Nevertheless, the girl has the best and most creative mind I know. You gotta pay the price when you're working with a genius. She trusted none of us in the beginning, but as long as we share the same goals, we'll eventually end up working as a real team, right? This is the key facility of the entire AIC Research Center. We're counting on you, Edmund. think it looks good now. Let's restart it. Beautifully done, Edmund. Superb, Edmund. You still got that incredible efficiency from all those years ago. I wonder how Yvonne's doing. My poor little lab. What if it turns into a house of horrors? She has the creativity of a burden beast that broke free of its reins. You gotta run faster if you want to stop her. Well, if it makes her happy, I might as well go along. Okay, let's hold that thought and head back to my lab. What do you say? Alrighty, let's be off, and quickly too. By the way, Edmund, there's just one more thing about Yvonne. Our prototype project was a success, but I still know nothing about her plans for her own future. Now, Yvonne might seem like the happy-go-lucky type, but she really looks up to you. Would you mind asking her about this?
Andre! I reviewed the safety measures of your lab, and the result is major non-conformance. But I fixed everything, and even freed up a lot of clutter for you. I also upgraded your lab bench. When you have people over for dinner, just tap the button twice, and it'll auto-transform to potty mode. As for that auto massage machine, poof, the motor is even older than my great-grandfather. They don't make it anymore. But I managed to get it working again. Please, just apply for a new one.
You fixed them all? By Talos, you're awesome, Yvonne. Oh, Fabian just messaged us and asked where you are. Did something happen?
The Endmen and I are planning to create something spectacular. So, we experimented with some ideas at the park. Don't tell him where we are, Andre. Anyway, my spectacular extravaganza still lacks inspiration. Seen anything impressive or stimulating recently?
Now that question came out of nowhere. Oh, I got it. Try visiting the generator gangway we just fixed. We'll be running a power restoration test soon. All the lights will come back on. You're in for a very pretty sight.
Sounds interesting. Let's be off. Time to admire the fruits of your labor. By the way, Andre, don't forget to check your lab. I left you a surprise.
What? What is all this? My lab. It's all right. As long as it's good-looking enough. You gotta trash the old to take on something new. This change of style isn't that bad. Really. Yvonne, look. Lighting is back online.
Endman, I got some ideas about the graffiti, but I don't think they're enough. Our Are there any other special places besides the hub and the Originium Science Park? Origin Load Spring! Alright! That'll be our next stop! To the Load Spring we go! Okay, my artsy navigator. Which part of the mines are we heading to?
The part where we'll see some of my friends.
You really have friends everywhere. But I also have my Tweety Bomb, Frosty Bitey, and...
My lab! Oh, I think it'll take a while for me to get used to this.
I didn't come here often, but I'm struck by how different it is from before. Yeah, that's true. It was a terrible event, but everyone's still working hard to turn it around. There's always hope. So, where is this friend of yours, Endman? Alia? All right. Let's ask about her whereabouts. Let's split forces and ask around.
Why are there so many rock bugs? Oh, Endman. No, you looking for her? I just came back from a team patrol in the old mines. We were only able to retake that area thanks to you and Rossi. We've been putting off this moment for far too long. Now's the proper time to honor our fallen.
Endman, are you here to take part in the send-off?
Yeah. A few fellow crewmates passed away during this incident. We're giving them a formal send-off. But it's actually more like helping us, the living, to cope with the reality. Alia should be looking after the children who lost their parents. We're really short on people, so she might be reassigned to another role. Patrolling, cleanup, battlefield salvage. Anything's possible.